Clean and traditional, designed for versatility. Meet the LN LENQIN 0341A. Its versatile design makes it easy to pair with both casual and more dressed up looks, making it a straightforward, everyday timepiece. Now, let's see if it's a risk or a ditch. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today we have the LN LENQIN 0341A. This watch comes out of Guangzhou, China. This watch comes with a Japanese quartz movement, but I couldn't find a specific one when researching it. This is a 40 millimeter case with the black and gold dial with the two-tone smooth polished silver and the brushed silver for the bracelet, as you can see. So it gives it that little pop. The watch crystal is a mineral crystal, which offers decent durability, but will usually pick up scratches more easily than a hardlix and or a sapphire crystal. But nonetheless, it gives some type of protection towards scratches. This watch is encased in a stainless steel, but specifically, I couldn't find if it was a 304 or a 316L, but we do know it's stainless steel. So we're gonna put the watch on now. This watch comes with a fold over clasp, so bear with me as I do it. There we go, open that up. Those little hooks right there, you can see it. You put that on that bar, make sure it's secure, close that, and we're good, baby. So yeah, definitely this watch definitely feels good on the wrist. It cuffs my wrist the way I like it. It's like one, it feels like an extension of me. I don't like it when it's all, all the gaps and stuff like that. It's an awkward like gap on the side of the wrist, but this one right here feels good, looks good. It comes with a traditional push-pull crown right there. So bear with me, we pull that out and we adjust the date. And for this watch specifically, it's not two pulls and adjust the date. So you got to go a whole 24 hours. And now you can see that the date window has changed. Yeah, so you got to go a whole 24 hours to adjust the date. Yeah, but overall, this is, it's a decent watch, So now we're going to get into the weight of it and of course to see if it's a Bay watch. Okay, we're going to turn that on. We got the watch right here. Let's zero this out. We're going to put it down. And it comes in at 90 grams, which if anyone has been listening from the beginning, that is definitely on the light side for me. I definitely like weights more around the 130 to 142 gram range. But if you like lighter watches, this is definitely for you. As you can see, it comes in at 90 grams. So now we're going to see if this is a Bay watch. We have the water. We have the watch. We're going to set this in here for around 5 minutes. And let's see if it'll hold up to the test. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this up really fast. Put too much water in there. All right, nonetheless. All right, so let me wipe this off. So, not gonna lie to y'all, when I put it in the water, I thought it stopped working, but that's only because I didn't push the crown in after adjusting the date and time. So even with the crown open, that's more prone for water to get in and maybe possibly mess up the gears inside. But for a 5 minute submerge, This is definitely still held up to the test, so it definitely is a Bay watch. This watch is rated at a 3 ATM or 30 meter and or 100 feet submerged in the water. So obviously with the water test, that's not that deep, but this is definitely a Bay watch. And as a disclaimer, I definitely went swimming with this watch when I was in DR, and I know I joke about it, like, oh, in case you accidentally forgot, but I literally forgot the watch was on my wrist. So when I was in there, I almost had panic, but I'm like, oh man. But the watch held up and, nothing happened to it. And yeah, this is definitely a Bay watch if that is something of your concern. So now we're going to check the lume. So now we're going to check the lume on the watch. See if this thing shines bright in the dark. And we're going to turn these lights off. That's one. And that's two. And there we are. We are shining bright in the dark. So if lume was of your concern as well, if you're in a dark place, the lights go out, and or the power go out, and you wanted to check your watch, and yeah, it definitely is shining bright in the dark, and that's something that you do not have to be worried about with this watch. Overall, the watch was definitely able to stand up to the water test. It came in a little light, not a little light, it came up very light for me when it came to the weight. And as I vocalized several times, I like heavier watches. The lume is definitely, it definitely gives that brightness, in case, you're in a dark place and or scenario where you have no light around you, you need to know the time. And if you look at the watch day date window is crooked, and even though it's a stainless steel, we definitely still don't know which one it is, 304 or 316L, which, really isn't a, defeater in my book. But like the bracelet is just, it's like, it feels like a toy, and that's just, if that's just me critiquing it, and even the sound of it just sounds real like aluminum foily to me. I don't know if you ever wore like fake necklaces and stuff like that, but when they used to clink, that's what it sounds like to me. I'm not a fan of that. And again, people, y'all can, correct me if you want, but this is just not the watch for me. Granted, this is a $10 watch, so with the look that it gives off, obviously it's a homage look. You can't go wrong with it. But I'm going to personally ditch this watch. I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in and watching the videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and catch you on the next one. Later.